The Ruyter watches the Morganas closely in hopes of finding out what makes them tick. Enemy inbound. My studies continue. Morgana destroyers appeared to be differentiated from one another by... Writing to pass the time, De Ruyter? Can I see what you're working on? You must be very bored. Not exactly. Observation is critical when learning about hostiles and their intent. Something I plan to keep a close eye on going forward. Nothing to observe when all they do is leave nothing but destruction in their wake. Their destructive tendencies have been logged already, but it's important to study each Morgana's appearance for both consistent and irregular behaviours. Agreed. Are you planning on devising specialised tactics for each Morgana then? Yeah. That would be the most obvious use for my work. When will I get to take a look? When I'm ready to show you, Captain. When do you think that will be? Not to be cliched, Captain, but patience is a virtue. Morgana's inbound, Captain. Prepare to engage. All? Describe what you saw, again, in detail for me. Well, it was bigger than any fish I've seen pop out the water. It was black too, with huge white spots on it. Interesting. Anything else? It has a mermaid-like tail, and a fin on its back which curled over. I have an idea of what you saw, sailor. Oh, is it a new type of Morgana? What do you think, Captain? No, the spotlight is all yours. Sounds like a whale to me. Possibly an orca since it's black and white. Well, maybe a whale shark? Those are pretty big. That sounds very likely based on this gentleman's description. Orcas can be found in waters all over the world. Well, there you go. A genuine orca. Wait till the boys at home hear about this one. Thanks, Mr. Ruyter. I'm happy to help. As I was saying, the Morganas vary in appearance and body type. It's difficult to assume how or if ingest organisms at the same at all to facilitate their energies in the appendages. Maybe they run off to some unique power source. Oh, may I hear your thoughts? What about photosynthesis? Well, what about salt? Maybe they filter it through the underbelly girls or something. What about the tears of children? That's something I hadn't thought about. But we've never come close enough to get Morganas to test that theory. Blowing them to hell comes first, right? Heh, of course. The Morgana would be reprobate, speaking of which. Please mind your language, Captain. Morgana spotted, Captain. Alright, ready the guns. Combat stations. All hands to battle stations. Morgana's inbound. I've never been too good with numbers at this level. Your math isn't that far off, actually. You wrote 15 as 51. Here, I forgot to subtract the total here. Oh, that's why it didn't add up. Now I feel silly for getting all worked up. Thanks for your help, Miss Ruyter. It was my pleasure. Oh, good morning, Captain. Do you need something? Just out for a walk. You want to come along? You're quite helpful, Miss Ruyter. Don't know where we would be without you. I've come to deliver your bicycle magazine. Some of the sailors were passing it around the barracks rather than bringing it to you. Oh, we have fellow enthusiasts on board. How magnificent. Damn shame we can't bring a bike on board for you due to special restrictions. It's fine, Captain. Did you perhaps get the names of the sailors who are passing the magazine around? No. Another time then. Thank you for the delivery. Oh, it's no problem at all. Enemy inbound. Prepare for battle. Oh, positively wonderful. Do you hypothesize the curry will be spicy or sweet, Captain? You didn't bother asking the chef? Spicy, excessively spicy. Our chef is a sadist. Sweet, I can't take another fireball meal back to Miss Ruyter. Oh, I hope so. Your literal stomach of steel never fails to impress. Okay, are we ready? We both eat a spoonful on count of 3, Captain. 1, 3. 3. This is mild, very mild curry. It's practically Laodicean. Sure? Morgana battleship is close to shore. Either they're getting bolder or our patrols have been as frequent as they should be. Oh, we have plenty of time to mull over that later, Miss Ruyter. Do we need to make battle preparations? Of course, Captain. Captain, may I speak with you privately? Certainly. What do you need? I would like permission to devote more of my time to logging our encounters with the Morganas. What do you say? Go ahead, of course. Why? Do what you wish. I have a theory about the Morgana's activity in this area, and I'm eager to see if my intuition is accurate. You're free to do what you want if you think it will help us, Miss Ruyter. That means a lot to me, Captain. Let us hope my studies prove fruitful for us all. Nothing yet, huh? Morganas always pop up when they're least needed, and then they refuse to show when they are. Nothing as of yet, but I'm hopeful. Huh. You certainly don't mind putting the ship at risk for the sake of science. You're eager for a brawl, huh? Never took you for the Blood Knight type, Miss Ruyter. Maybe we should try shouting Morgana 3 times before looking down at the water. think you would get some very strange looks from the fish, Captain. You think? Maybe I should try it sometime then. Oh, Morgana Captain. My pen and guns are ready. Let's get that data. More visitors, Captain? All hands to battle stations. You're reading your cycling magazine again? I don't want to interrupt. Hello, my bicycle-obsessed Belle. How's it going? Do you have hobbies other than reading bicycle magazines? Surely they seem stale for a while. Want to try it again, Captain? Sorry. You are forgiven. So, what are you doing? Just people watching while reading my magazine. Yeah, that's something I didn't expect from an academic like you. I like to watch the dock workers and sailors scamper about. I imagine what their lives are like outside the harbour. You know? What are they like at home at play? The dock workers? Anyone, really. Very well. I will join you and your people watching. We can make up stories about the passers-by together. All hands to battle stations. Mystery cullets tonight. I'm usually up for an experimental dish, but the atmosphere around the mess hall is a bit off-putting for some reason. That's never a good sign. Maybe tonight it's a salad night. You're going to eat the mystery cullets, aren't you? I'm afraid I'm a bit of a paranoid. Curiosity will always get the best of me. What about you, Captain? I'm not much of a captain if I don't go down with the ship. Or the Belle in that case, right? I wouldn't request that salad, but I'll sit next to you for moral support. You try it first. Curiosity can be such a burden to an academic's well-being. Here goes nothing. How was it? I think the one person who ever regretted eating something more was Adam. You doing alright, Captain? The frigid rain feels like tiny bullets against my face. How do you know what being shot in the face feels like? Huddle in with me so we can stay warm. You call these raindrops bullets. Ha! They don't stand a chance against the modern marvel, my scarf. But you're getting soaked. Perhaps toxic gas would be a better comparison than bullets, since your clothing is absorbing the wet and cold, which could eventually kill you. Sometimes you're a little too sometimes you are too academic for your own good. You know that, Ruyter? Yeah, I do, Captain. Morgana to port, Captain. Time to warm up with a little fight for our lives. To battle stations. And they've marked us. Prepare to engage. So, Captain. I'll start with a simple riddle. Ready when you are. Huh. What tastes better than it smells? A bitter melon? Simple. It's victory. That's too easy. It's a tongue. I suppose that does make sense in a poetic sort of fashion. I'm guessing it was not the correct answer. Unfortunately, it was not. It was a good try, though. Okay, my turn. What is always a mystery, yet completely predictable? Always fun to eat, terrible to taste. A chef's cooking, of course. Our last meal had me feeling a bit green during that battle. I really do need to talk to the kitchen staff. And don't you dare, Captain. Life would be so boring. Yeah, it's not like those malevolent ship spirits trying to kill us at every turning point or anything like that. Words are hard. Oh great, another experimental dish. What would you call this colour, Captain? It's difficult to say. You look at it from a single angle, it looks kind of green, but from the other angles, it's spruce. And the texture? Kind of gelatinous. I'm having a difficult time getting my fork into it. Well, I was the first one to try this mystery meal last time. Your turn, Captain. Here goes. So, how was it? Let's see, how would you say it? It can be more than the third worst thing I've had since joining the Navy. Oh man of God, there is death on the plate. There is going to be a special circle in hell for whoever made this. This punishment that is, they have to eat it. Captain, I'm impressed. I had no idea you ventured into two kings. Well, Captain, you're a trooper. Oh, thank goddess. Thank goodness. An excuse not to finish this. Need an umbrella? I bought you one, Ruyter. Oh, Captain. That was not necessary, but I appreciate the thought. Something wrong? This is perfect weather for an ambush. We should keep our eyes peeled for anything. I don't suspect anyone could pull anything on you, Ruyter. Maybe the Morganas might call it a day as well because of the weather. You heard the bell, crew. Keep your eyes open for anything. I think this weather makes me suspicious. Captain, enemy spotted. Suspicious with good reason, apparently. All hands to battle station. Morgana's inbound. Verdori. The food. It's a disappointment. No experimental dishes at all today. Perhaps the rumor of just baseless gossip. I really had my hopes up. This feeling is like a calm before the storm, Miss Ruyter. We should probably prepare for anything. Who knows what we'll be forced to eat next. You can't really be that upset. I'm disappointed as well. It's not every day you get to try a super experimental dish. Perhaps unexpected super experimental dishes will mysteriously appear on our plates. You laugh, but once the cook catches wind of our conversation, who knows what they'll do. A self-fulfilling prophecy, Len. I certainly hope not. All hands to battle stations. I've been writing down some riddles in my notebook since the last time we tried this, Captain. Are you ready for more of a challenge? I wouldn't be a captain if I didn't enjoy a good challenge. Good, let's see. What kind of room has no doors or windows? No, upon reflecting on this, I'm ready for a Morgana attack. Ha! You won't get the best of me, Mr. Ruyter. It's a mushroom. Sounds like a classroom I had when I was a kid, actually. No windows, they took the doors off the hinges and we wouldn't all suffocate. Oh, good job on getting that one, Captain. I'm impressed. Thank you, thank you. No need for applause. Haha. Enjoying the downtime by engaging in astronomy, Mr. Reuter? I apologize for neglecting my duties. I'll put my telescope down away for now. Maybe we could look at the constellation together after patrol is done. Natural. I will like that, Captain. Morgana's off the port side. They're closing in fast. Battle stations, everyone. Oh. Something wrong? Oh, your telescope. You must have fallen during the battle. The glass is cracked. A shame, isn't it? Apparently the stars are not aligned for our after-work activity. It was old anyway. There's probably a newer one somewhere on board the ship. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Reuter. We could get a new one if you wish. Do you just want to borrow my grandfather's binoculars for now? I know it can't exactly replace a telescope, but it can help ease the pain. That won't be necessary. I will take my leave. Do not disturb me for the rest of the night unless Morgana's attack again. Oi. You can say that again. Morgana's inbound. It's a nice day today, Captain. The breeze is so refreshing. And there's not a cloud in the sky. Could I borrow your binoculars for a moment? There's an island in the distance with excellent foliage. I would like to observe it. Well, certainly, Miss Reuter. Here you go. I'd prefer to stay sharp right now. I'm worried about Morgana's prowling around. Oh, I think I left them in my quarters. Do you want me to get them for you? Oh. I see. Quite the interesting flower. Would you like me to describe it for you? Of course. I know there are other things you could be doing. Battle stations, enemies inbound. Oh, was I interrupting something? That officer left in quite a hurry. No, everything's fine. You told me an embarrassing secret, Miss Reuter. No need for your concern. It was just a post-battle report, Miss Reuter. He had to get back to his station. I had to reprimand him for negligence in his duties during battle. It's nothing important. Ah, was it with my turret was so sluggish during battle? Say what now? Oh, was that not it? I have to be going, Miss Reuter. Important business came up. Huh. Have a nice day, Captain. Log on as Captain. Everyone to battle stations. The crew deserve a round of applause for their contributions in today's battle. They certainly do. The kitchen staff decided to reward them with a special meal. Oh. What great fortune we are having today. I suddenly feel a great dread overcoming me. I'm very excited for an experimental dish as well. I'm ordering a plain salad when we get to shore. I'm playing it safe for this time. Huh. I have a faith in our cooks to prepare us a fine dish in celebration. Can I go lie down until dinner? Maybe say a prayer or two. You can take as much time as you need, Captain. Huh. Morgana's ahead. Let's engage and take them down. Has my shipment come in yet, Captain? I keep waiting and waiting for my parts. Pardon me? I saw you down by the docks and thought you might have seen something. No, definitely not. I'm not sure. You might want to go check. What parts are you talking about? I suppose I did keep you in the dark until now, the Captain. I've been building parts to put a bike together during my downtime on the ship. It's a small bike, so it shouldn't take up much space. Oh, wait. I do remember seeing something along those lines a while back. I guess I'll go check to see if my packages have come in yet. Have a nice day, Captain. You too. Where did those Morganas come from? Everyone at the ready. Miss Ruyter? She's been holed up in the cabin since her last meal. I'll go get her. Told her that food looked even more questionable than usual. Now, good fight, Captain. Excellent work as well. I didn't see you before the battle. Where were you? Reading in your cabin? The last meal got you, didn't it? Working on your bike? I'm afraid so. I'm a fool who returns to her folly. I just can't help myself. No matter what the mystery is, I will always have seen it through. I'm feeling much better now. It's good to see you in high spirits again, Miss Ruyter. Apologies if I had your worries, Captain. It's alright. Your happiness means a lot to us, Miss Ruyter. Please don't feel bad for taking care of your own needs. Aye, sir. All hands to battle stations. According to the cook, preparations for a super experimental dish are going according to plan, among other things. Haha. Oh, Captain. Miss Ruyter, how are you doing? I was wondering if you could help me move a crate or two in my quarters. I received more of my bicycle parts. Of course, Miss Ruyter. Oh, I don't know. My hands are already cramped from working. Thanks, dear Captain. How many of them do you have? No, just 5. Oh. Is this everything you need to complete the bike? It is not, unfortunately. There's a shortage of rubber currently, so the prices are all sky high. I pity that. Let's go. I want to get worked up as soon as possible. I want to get to work as soon as possible. Onward. Enemy inbound. Everybody prepare to engage. What did the engineers say? Will they be able to fix you-know-what? I'm confident in their abilities. Just keep her off our tails until we're ready. Roger that. Captain, it's been an hour since the mess hall opened for dinner. And you're still interested in dining with me tonight? I apologize for the late arrival, Miss Ruyter. It's a steak dinner tonight, right? Not tonight, Miss Ruyter. I'm backed up with paperwork this evening. Of course, my paperwork can wait. Steak is much more important. I'm glad you have your priorities straight, sir. Battle stations. It's fixed, thank you. It looks great. It's not a problem, Captain. Anything from Miss Ruyter. Oh, there you are. Captain. Guten Morgen. Oh. Guten Middag. Guten Middag, I'm guessing. Do you need help carrying anything? That's a long box you have there. Could you take a look inside? think I might have stored some documentations in the box for safekeeping. Certainly. I thought I threw this out. And I retrieved it. Ordered the proper parts to fix it, and with a bit of hassle, the crew really came through with helping me piece it back together. I can't thank you enough. Well, now we're finally able to get a look at those constellations. Of course, Captain. I regret throwing it out so many times. Thank you so much. I'm guessing we've fixed the telescope. It's actually happening. What's all the fuss about? Someone bringing a kitten on board again? It's not a rumour. A super experimental dish is being served tonight for dinner. You wouldn't fancy that, would you? Come on now, join me in line. This is so exciting. And what a line it is. I can't believe everyone's so excited about this dish. I think your fervour for the experimental dishes has spread to the rest of the crew. How exciting. Let's take another look at the meal tonight. Deluxe curry. How fascinating. Look at the meat and vegetables we were given. It's a feast. Smell it. It smells spicy. Thank you very much, Captain. For what? For fixing my telescope, and for arranging the super experimental dish to be a reality. You caught on to that, didn't you? We choose friendship. That's what friends are for, Miss Ruyter. Your happiness is all our happiness, after all. You and the crew are like family to me. We'll always be there for you, for the good and the bad. I'm ever so grateful for having the best crew a Belle could ask for. Come on, let's go thank the cooks for their effort this evening. Roger that, Captain.
Heel goed.